guys, Jeremy here. Today, I'm going to review a little movie called Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You know, I'm suddenly just realizing something. The house is very quiet. I believe this may be the very first video I've ever recorded without anyone else in the house. So now that the threat of interruption is off the table, let me get a little more comfortable. Okay, so today's review is for Pee-wee's Big Adventure. All right, here's how we're going to review it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a look at the DVD box. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you about the movie based off what's off that. I figured that's a good strategy. Not a lot of people do this. I feel like it could be a new thing. Maybe it'll catch on. Reviewing DVD boxes, DVD art. Yeah? Okay, let's get started. All right, here we go. You see it? You see it? Get a good look. I may put it up on the screen too. Okay, we're going to put it over there. I'm going to put it up so you can... I'm going to put it up so you can actually see it. Okay? All right, that's the rest of the basement, by the way. I don't think I ever showed you the rest of it, but I thought I said it. I think I said it was going to blow you away, but it's really not that impressive. Anyway, on the cover of the DVD, we got it says Pee-wee Herman in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Now that's the first big plus right there. The fact that they could find a guy named Pee-wee Herman to put in Pee-wee's Big Adventure is just mind-boggling to me. I think Tim Burton probably had something to do with that. So you got him on the bike there. He's got on the bike. He's got the lion head on the handlebar there, and that's the co-star of the movie. Like, it should say Pee-wee Herman and his bike in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's how much of a role the bike plays. That bike is a character in the film, no doubt about it. And you could see him jumping in the air there, like I don't know, like a little boy. Like a little boy, he's jumping up in the air there, happy. He's got a little look on his face, like a ha ha. He does that a lot in the movie. Ha. That's I don't know. That's my best Pee-wee. I don't know. The bike has all sorts of tricks in the movie. It can release an extra handlebar. It can release some sort of slippery fluid. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he put in there to make it slippery, but he did it. He put a slippery fluid in there. There's a big kid from Teen Wolf, Chubby. That's his name. I'm not fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming. I swear to God, his name is Chubby in the movie Teen Wolf. It's from the 80s. They got away with stuff like that back then, for better or worse. For better or worse, I don't know. Maybe it's worse. Maybe it taught people how to be a little bit more sensitive, or maybe it toughened them up. It depends on your point of view, and maybe your political affiliation. And Chubby wants his bike. Yeah, okay. Chubby wants the bike. He wants the bike. He wants to ride it. He wants it for his birthday. His dad told him he could have anything he wants for his birthday. And he wants that bike. And Pee-wee loves the bike more than anything itself. That bike is his father, I think. He has no parents that I know of, except that bike may be his father. I don't know. I got to do more research, but I think that was the vibe I was getting. The bike was his dad. He's riding the bike around town. He goes to the bike shop. And he's got Dottie. Dottie's in there. She's working at the bike shop. Chucky's bike shop. Excuse me, it's the morning. Sometimes I get a little phlegm. I'm sorry. Dottie loves Pee-wee. She just loves him, and he is not having any of it. He could not care less. He could not care less about this dame working in the bike shop, wanting to go on a date with him. He says, I'm a rebel, Dottie. A loner. That's the best I could do. Pretty good. I don't know. Maybe he needs some work. He comes out of the bike shop, and his bike is gone. Somebody stole it. Probably Chubby. They don't really say, I don't think. You know, I'm racking my brain here. I don't think they actually say what happens to the bike, do they? I've seen it like 30 times. Did Chubby take it? Who took the bike? Did I miss that part? Was the Alamo involved for real? Did somebody in the Alamo take it? The movie is a series of vignettes, little tiny scenes where, Pee-wee's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's getting his Pee-wee on. Eventually, it all leads to him. Wait, I'm not really talking about the DVD box at all. That was the gimmick. I forgot. Hey, in the background there, we got spirals. Yeah, it's a little clownish. Probably to match the tone of the score by Oingo Boingo's Danny Elfman. He's a great composer. I love that guy. He is something else. I tell you, he has got so many tunes in his head that he can just match to whatever movie he's working on and create something special. Even TV shows like The Simpsons, a show I'm very familiar with. I don't know. Anyway, Danny Elfman's a great guy. I'm sure he's got no personal problems whatsoever. Walking around naked and inviting, Never mind. We're not going to get into that. Danny Elfman, great score. Hey, wait a minute. That's not right. He's on the bike. He's got the bow tie. He's got the lion. He's got the headlights. He's got it all. And then the bike's gone, and then he goes and chases around and has a bunch of fun adventures trying to get his bike back. And some of these adventures are absolutely hilarious. When he, the convict scene is probably the highlight of the film. That guy who was in prison for tearing the do not remove by penalty of law tag off the mattress. I couldn't get enough of it. I had to rewind it a couple times. That was just so good. And then when Pee-wee, they see the cops and Pee-wee comes up with an idea, and then in an impossible amount of time, he's dressed in a little blue little frock. I don't know. And the cop asked him to come out of the car and turn around for him because he wanted to get a better look at the outfit. Oh my God, I don't know how he does it. There's some genuinely hilarious stuff in this film. And genuinely creepy visuals, too. Tim Burton, sometimes I worry about that guy. I know he's fallen off the respect bandwagon in recent years. Although I think he's making more of a comeback with Wednesday. That thing's huge. I went into Wendy's the other day, and it was all over the place. Wednesday. It reminded me of the 90s when they'd have these the 80s even, when they'd have these tie-ins with, what was that? Oh, that's my cat. They'd have these tie-ins with like Batman and Dick Tracy was a big one. And they would they'd take over the restaurant, and that's what's happening with Wednesday. And I'd love to see it. They forgot to put some barbecue sauce on for my chicken nuggets. I had to go back inside, and even inside, they had a big screen, and it's got Wednesday there, and black and purple and white, and there's rain. Very moody, very moody. I liked it a lot. Tim Burton, he's on the way back. I think he wrote and directed the entire series. I don't know. I mean, just like he wrote and directed Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. He did the whole thing. It says it right above the title. You gotta believe that, Tim Burton. Why else would they put his name above it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it should say Tim Burton's Pee-wee Herman in Pee-wee's Big Adventure right on the top there. I don't know why it doesn't, because Tim Burton is as big a star of this thing as the Pee-wee is. I'm out of breath. Can you hear me okay? You got Twisted Sister on the car singing a song I never heard of, but Dee Snider's in there, not really dressed up in the sister portion. He was just more of just had the hair, I think. And the hair's pretty cool. I don't know. I'd like some hair like that. Getting a little thin up top. I don't know. We're going to keep going with it, though. It ends with all the characters coming back, all the characters that Pee-wee met along the way. That he met along the way, just like those, what did they say? I don't remember. The real thing was the friends they made along the way. Anyway, Pee-wee met a lot of people along the way. Ah, yeah, he did it. And, it's a good one. It's paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call at the front desk. Sorry about that. My hand slipped a little bit. Well, if you want to know my rating, I give it 4 thumbs up out of 5. I don't know what's holding it back. Not really much of anything. On a different day, I may have given it 5 thumbs up. But last night, I loved the entire thing from start to finish. I laughed out loud several times, and I've seen the movie dozens of times. I love the part when he gets on the motorbike, after he does the little dance. And this is the first time I ever noticed that Elvira was one of the bikers. Anyway, he gets on the bike after the dance, and he rides it, and they get cheering him on, and he crashes. And oh my God, it's so funny. What else we got here? 4 thumbs up. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's a classic. I think the only thing the only thing that really holds it back is that sometimes Pee-wee's a little annoying. Like sometimes he's hysterical, but other times I don't know. Sometimes that just gets. So that reminds me of a joke. I'm gonna end with a joke. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. I learned this in 4th grade. Okay, I learned this in 4th grade. Here we go. Name 2 people who was shot in a theater. You got it? Abraham Lincoln and the guy sitting in front of Pee Wee Herman in the porno house. Oh, yeah. Smash it, like it, subscribe it, leave the comments, do all the things. Eat it, smash the buttons, or don't, I don't care. This is just a silly thing just a silly thing I'm doing. I'm workshopping it. Speaking of workshopping, see ya under the bridge. That's the latest one I came up with. See ya under the bridge. Speaking of Under the Bridge, remember that song? Red Hot. I'm not a big Red Hot Chili Pepper guy, but the opening of that song, I don't know, that takes me back to a time that I just can't. I mean, if I could just play that opening on a loop, I'd be in heaven. Should I do it? Sounds exactly like that. Yeah. See you under the bridge. Till next time. Over and out. God damn it. I don't know what to say at the end. I don't know how.